Good evening, the crafters display. How you all doing? We've had, look at this, there's 3 of us. I'll give it a minute because it'll take a little minute for people to jump on. But, that's so impressive. I'm going to check the group and we're all going to have a little sound check. Because it takes a few minutes, doesn't it, for Facebook to say they're live.
That's it. It takes a while for everything to wake up at the moment, I think. All the technology is all just overwhelmed.
Oh, we've got people on. Hello, tell us who is here. Look at that. Look at that. See, look. Oh, no, you can't see it. They're all 3 of you. This is for the ladies watching. Can you see it? No. You'll be able to see it after. So there's quite a few watching. We have Emma and Louise. What's your business called?
We're from Top Blog Coaching.
Top Blog Coaching, and they work together and they are experts and whizzes in blogging. And as you all know, we encourage you to blog, and we have blogs on Heartisan, and I try and get you to send me them and some images and stuff. So we're all going to have a little chat about what's the best way. You'll put your links in after, won't you? Put your links in the comments. Would be great.
Yeah, we will do. And we've even made a very snazzy special download
for us. I think you might have frozen a little bit there, Louise.
Oh no!
You have to say it again. You've done us a very snazzy. I'm not in the right area. There we go. It might be signal. Talk to me, Emma.
It's crazy a bit, isn't she? I'll jump in.
You're okay.
So what she was saying is we have made a super snazzy 7 tips for blogging for crafters. So we'll drop that down afterwards as well in a link, and then people can download that straight to their inbox.
That's
so some of our
good
top
of you.
tips.
That is so good of you. Amazing. Let's have a look who's on before you can tell us.
I've just moved. Is that any better?
That is, yeah. Do you know what? I find mine go a bit dodgy because the whole world's online now, aren't they? And they never used to be.
Yeah, it's busier than ever.
It is, isn't it? So we have Amy and Sue and Vicky. They all say good evening, and I need a kick up the bum with my blogging. There you go. Oh, I've never done a blog. Sue has always wanted to. I know Sue. She's got an amazing story. She is not for profit, and what she does for this. I always want to say it's your granddaughter, but it's her friend's daughter. And she's getting a cure, helping for a cure with AHC, and I just think that's a brilliant thing to blog on.
Oh wow! Yeah. Shall I jump in and tell you a bit about my blogging background then?
Absolutely.
So I started blogging as a hobby blogger 10 years ago when I was on maternity leave with my 3rd child. And I was bedbound through my pregnancy, and I literally started blogging on a whim. My husband came home one night and I was like, I'll start a blog. And it was that straightforward, that basic. I did it all myself, just using Google and just sort of worked it all out. And started blogging, and again, my daughter actually had a medical condition and has had multiple operations on her hips. And so I blogged all through that in the early days. And I was a teacher, so I come from a teaching background. But then over time, my blog started growing, and the first time I was contacted by a brand, they offered to send me some toys, and I was like, what? And they were sending me toys to write about. Yeah, and then I was like, whoa, and that went on paying me as well. So I was like, whoa, I'm being paid for these reviews and for talking about places and invited to places. And 5 years ago, I left teaching and I now blog full time. I now have a number of blogs and I make more money now than I did as a teacher. And then, it's And
can I just ask how you blog? Because a lot of people don't know how to blog, what software and all that sort of thing as well. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, so both me and Louise use WordPress. So we pay for hosting. So when I first started, I did it on a free blogger, which anybody can start off, and that's great just to getting your fingers in and getting around it. But if you want to do it as a business or to sell things or to work with brands, I would say jump straight in with WordPress. That's the first thing I took away from it, and I quickly switched. And so I bought my own blog name, which is Emma and Three standing for my 3 children.
That's different to a domain name. You're going to have to talk me through this as well, because I only use it on my websites.
Yeah, so that's the domain name.
It is a domain name.
Yeah.
Right.
So buy that, and that's like under a tenner for 2 years. And then I have a hosting package. So they're the people where my website sits. And me and Louise use the same host, and they're a brilliant UK-based company, and they do all the techie stuff for us. It gets complicated. So they do a starter package.
Who are they?
They're called Lyrical Hosting. Again, I can drop a link
to them.
That'd
be great. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, and they have a really good starter package. And again, I think it's about £10 a month when I last looked, something like that. And they will get you up and running. And then it's just a case of writing your blog post in there. You just write it in a screen and hit publish. And it sounds scary. It sounds like it's going to be really complicated. But the best way to learn is just having a go.
Yeah.
And the thing with blogging is we're not worried about perfection. Just make a start, and you'll learn so much from doing it.
I've got questions, but I'm just going to say hello to Massa. Hello, she would love to blog, but she hasn't had the time.
Yeah, I think it is time consuming, and when you have a business you don't have much time, but it can be such a valuable tool. You really should consider it as part of your marketing, part of your online
strategy. It gets quicker the more you do it, because I did one this morning really quite quickly, all about our new Twitter hour, and I didn't take very long. But I think when you know what you're doing, it's just like, no. I think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I think when you first start out, I think the more you do anything, the quicker you get. It's like when you start crocheting, you're really slow, and you have to keep looking at the pattern and looking up what the stitches are. But then after a while, you'll just go, don't you? And it's a very similar thing.
And I always say to my crafters, always take photos of your journey, keep going, because that's really important. And you can use that in your blogging, can't you? As well as your...
Absolutely. Yeah, people love how-tos, don't they? Without, giving too much away that they can just go and replicate whatever you're creating and selling, because you don't want that. But, if you're selling kits or something, it's a great way of showing, how it is, and people like to know the process behind. And I think with crafting, and I'm sure lots of your members, some people just don't get the value or the cost of a craft, do they? Because they think, it's only a little teddy bear that's been made. But if you can show some of the stages that's gone and draw, cutting out a pattern, getting, I'm not that crafty, but show people that whole process, I'm sure people will value it more as well.
I think so, yeah. Vicky says, I think when you first start, you worry about what to write, and once you've done a few, you start to get more ideas. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and Louise and I, again, if you sign up to our top blog coaching, which we'll drop that link after, at the start of the month we send out a sheet, totally free, just a blog prompts, things that you might want to blog about this month, and we just think about what season, also Valentine's, love hearts, and all those sort of things. Obviously with COVID it's been rainbows, and so just drop in we've got a lot of florists that we work with, and just giving them those prompts, and so you'll get that. We can send you that once a month as well.
So what's your background, Louise? Do you want to tell us what you do?
Yeah, so I was trained to be a counsellor, cool. And I sat my secondary exams with a very large bump. And once I had my daughter, I realised that I just didn't have anything left over for that. And I had quite bad postnatal depression as well. So I actually started my blog as sort of a way of sort of helping people. So I write quite a lot about mental health, write about anxiety and things. And I get lots and lots of messages saying, "Oh, thank you for sharing, thanks for writing." But yeah, that's where I started it, and it's actually over the years. It's 5 years old now, and it's just grown and grown and grown, and it's grown into a business, which has just been, it's wonderful. I can work around the children. If they have a day off sick, I can do my work in the evening. It's just been incredible. And then obviously Emma and I have just set up this new business, and that's really taken off. So yeah, we're really on a high at the moment. So it's very exciting.
So I'm sure everyone's thinking this. How do you make money out of blogging? I mean, we make money out of selling our products, obviously.
Shall I jump in first? I can say that's the question that we're always asked, and there's multiple ways actually. We are asked by brands to write about a product, and they pay us to include a link to them, so it's part of their marketing. So just this next month coming up, I'm working with Tesco's on the campaign. I've been working with a number of educational companies, and that during lockdown, stuff to help kids at home. So a huge amount of companies pay us to work like that. So we're basically advertising. Also, another way, and immediately a way for your crafters to start some revenue, would be affiliate marketing. So where if you're recommending certain products, or people are having a go at the crafts that you make, or if that's part of the way you work, you can tell them where to buy the bits from, and link to it, or and you get that commission.
You have to have a lot of traffic for that though, because I always think for affiliate marketing, in my mind, you have to have a lot of people to see it, and we're busy making.
Yeah, no, I think for something as niche as crafting, no, you don't, because people are coming to you for a specific reason generally. So they if you've written a blog post on 10 rainbow crafts for kids, for example, and they come and they read that, they are likely to invest. They're likely to be buying something anyway. So by having that linking, going, I bought my foam wreath from here, they can click and buy it, and they are the exact people that are likely to buy it. So it doesn't matter that you haven't got lots of them, because they're your type of people.
Yeah.
One of I am the most uncrafty person. Okay, I'm going to put that out there.
That's okay.
But I'll tell you what, one of my most popular posts, and I make money off it nearly every day, is how to make a rag wreath for under £5.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, and it's literally, and it's an appalling rag wreath. Please don't go and look at my rag wreath, lady.
I'm going to check that out. I am going to check that out.
You're horrified. But I got, one of those wires, and I just got a load of fat squares and tied them round, and it just, it was all tartan, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty. But
yeah, but I want to see what you're in it. I want to see what you've written in it.
I will drop the link.
Oh yes, please.
How I worded it, okay? But it links to the rings on Amazon, and people buy them all the time, because if they're coming to look at that blog post, they're generally looking to make a wreath.
So and
so therefore they click.
So you write your blog, you put your affiliate links in. We all know about affiliates in here, and then what do you do with it?
Well,
jump in.
You share it everywhere. For craft stuff, I mean, an obvious one is Pinterest and Instagram. That would be a good one as well, because if you've got really nice imagery, put it everywhere.
Craft.
Facebook. Sorry.
Facebook craft groups, would that be a good place?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Obviously, you have to check whether they're happy with you sharing links and things. And the good thing is that if you've written it really well, that's just sitting there waiting to be discovered. So it's there. It's if you've written it really well, it will be picked up, and then when people are looking for it, up you pop. So yeah, that's just share everywhere, and keep sharing it as well, because it moves really quickly. Social media is very fast moving.
Yeah.
So don't think because you shared it once, everyone will have seen it.
No,
There's a good chance that only a very small percentage of, even your friends, if you share it on your personal page, that even your friends will probably not have seen it, because it's quick, social media. So just keep sharing it, and write it very carefully so that it gets found.
Yeah, my wreath does really well because of the headline, and I can't remember the exact words, but it was literally like how to make a rag wreath for under £5. So it's
short and snappy, doesn't it?
And it's Googled, it's on the first page for rag wreath. So when that then comes up and then people click it because it says how to make it for under a £5, they probably go, oh my days.
Yeah, but it works.
But it works, and I'm sure your ladies, and if you've got any gents, will make a much nicer one than me, and they can reproduce that.
Mostly females, but we've got a few gents. We have a craft kit section on our website, so we have got some craft kits. You mentioned that, didn't you? Did you mention that?
Yeah, craft kit
thing to write about.
So again, I would be showing what's in there. Write a post about what it is, and I don't know if that's suitable for children, but not, everyone's crafting the things at the minute, aren't they? So put it in some of the lockdown and isolation Facebook groups and things as well.
Well, I've written a blog. I'd like you to read it or something.
Yeah, so there's a lot.
Blog out or
there's a lot of groups, of things to do with kids at the moment, and you just sort of say, oh, I've made this craft, and drop the link there. Again, I had
probably recommend using like maybe a photo of you making it with your child, or somebody making it with their child, and say, look what we made today, here's the link to it. I think because sometimes I suppose people don't always click if it's just a post, but if you're holding up like, check out what we made out of this kit.
I did a kit right at the beginning of lockdown, and I got it on YouTube, and then I did scrubs for 3 months, so I've done nothing with it, so perhaps I should do something with mine.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, you can link, if you don't want to link to the bits of your craft because you don't want others being able to do exactly what you do, but the other things you need. So my best buy in lockdown has been my glue gun. Me and my glue gun, we're like that now, we're busy pals. And again, I ordered that, and I linked to, I made a rainbow pom-pom wreath as well. I like wreaths, with my 10-year-old, and when I wrote it up, I linked to a glue gun, and I know I can see 85 people bought the glue gun that I recommended afterwards, and I got commission on each of those sales. Only a couple of pence because it was only Amazon, but
that's money in your sleep, isn't it?
That's it. That's it.
Hold on, we got quite a lot of comments here. It's different from writing an essay or a Facebook post, yes. Oh, that sounds good. I was just going to ask, how do you monetize it? That's from Vicky. Did my first blog, this is Amy, then got stumped on blog ideas for any more. Amy did a really good blog on a story that happened, well, it's her story that happened to her, why she started crafting. She had a really bad motorbike accident. Lovely blog on our website.
I think you can really blog about very simple things. I mean, something that I search for quite often is how to start a crochet row, which I know sounds silly, but I forget every time. And I get really into crochet, and then I get out of it, and then I forget how to start it. And I'm always looking for, so just literally really simple things like that with just a few pictures.
I do with Google. I think we all do it, don't we? We all stick in Google.
Yeah, and someone's written them, someone's put them up, and someone's benefiting from them. So it might as well be you.
I could do that with my kits. Yes, you could, Amy. My patchwork kitchen kits. Yes, you can, Sue. Chrissy Larry and Vicky Smith. It's okay. Can I use your kit pics you sent me? Can't remember what they are, but yeah, crack on. I found your wreath. Vicky's just found your wreath. She just found it.
Oh. It's shocking, isn't it, Vicky?
Vicky's a jewellery maker. She's makes beautiful jewellery. And resin artist.
So that was quick, though. How quick was that?
He does resin. That's a new thing, isn't it? Resin's a fairly new thing, and I think that'd be a really good thing to blog about.
Yeah.
I am always an Amazon affiliate, but I couldn't understand what to do. That's Sue, who is the not-for-profit. Sue made her own notebooks on Amazon, didn't you? They were your...
So you just... we could show you that we could just message us and we could show you how to make sure that you're getting a link. But yeah, you register as an affiliate on Amazon, and then it's just a little bit of code, and you just pop it into your blog post as you're writing it. But yeah, that we can help people with things like that.
You can get a little picture of the item, or just have the link.
And you always got to put your affiliate, don't you? This is an affiliate link. You've got to tell them that, don't you?
Yes, yeah. People should always know before, so that it's transparent.
Babita's on. She said she's just missed the start. You haven't missed a lot, darling. We've just talking about how to make money out of blogs, really, and about Emma's lovely rag reef. We talked about that, haven't we? But it made money.
I'm not going to do that one down.
I really can't wait. So, do you know Babita? Do you know Babita? Who heard of her? No. She is brilliant with, I always get this around my teeth, pyrography. So she burns most beautiful. Yeah, that would make great blogging, wouldn't it? I think they all would.
Yeah.
Do you blog? Do you blog, Babita? Bet she does. Bet she already does that. So that's all the questions we've got so far. If you want to know anything, give us a comment. Yeah, you can use my photos of the kids, so you may know where it is. I have a few. I thought you would. See, Small Business Sunday. We're Small Business Sunday winners. And I blogged about mine. You've blogged about yours. I've Googled the rag reef as well. They're all doing it. They're all doing it. You're going to get loads of hits now.
I've done much nicer things than that. I'm going to have to put a nice craft thing on afterwards.
Was that one of your first ones with craft, was it?
Yeah, I'm not a crafty person. I can't even think why I did that. I must have seen it somewhere and thought, I could have a go at one of them. Yeah, not my finest hour.
I think crafting is like that with the first thing you make anyway.
Yeah. I've got better with glue gun
stuff. I've got so many half-made things. I'm not a finisher, but I love starting new projects.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I think we all are, actually. All crafters do start something and never finish. We've all got them. Yeah, these projects half done. That's what they are. Do you need to sell with Amazon to be an affiliate?
No.
There you go. Babita,
that's a nice forward one.
You'd like to do some more blogs with affiliate links?
Again, you can always also, if you've already written blogs, you can go back and add in the affiliate links. You haven't. Ooh. If you've done some in the past, you can go back and edit them and add in links if they're already there.
Repurposing, I like that.
Yeah. If you've got anyone that blogs, I mean, I always say you should look at your top performing blogs in your statistics and make those, because they're already being searched for, so they're already being found, and you should make them the best that they can be for things like affiliates. And you should, in those blogs that are your best blogs, link to your other blogs so that people are jumping around and seeing other things that you've made. So if you're talking about one thing, refer to another thing that you've made as well, so that you're getting people jumping around your blogs and keeping them on the site for longer.
Yeah, and lots of images. And is it good to use video?
Yeah.
Because everyone says video is brilliant for everything, don't they? Which it is, isn't it? But I didn't know what it's like.
It is. Yeah.
Amy's got her. Oh, your cross stitch. Yeah, she's been doing cross stitch for 2 years. You will finish it. You will. The beaters.
Yeah, I've got one that's about 5 years old.
She's got amazing cross stitch. She really has. I'm an affiliate for Amazon and Hobbycraft. Oh, Hobbycraft's a good one. So plenty of things I can link to. Yeah, absolutely.
Baker Ross has got a good affiliate program as well.
Oh, I've bought from them.
Yeah.
Oh, I could add it to a blog. Oh, yeah. See, look, my head's going now. Because the rainbow quick boxes I did was from them. 4 weeks from finish. Oh, we only got 4 weeks to go. Awesome. So when we think about stuff and we want a bit of help, you're the ladies to ask.
Yeah, definitely. We do blog audits of existing blogs where we go in, because what we always say about blogging is, it's a science as well. It's not just an art. So the writing and the photography is actually just quite a small part. There's an awful lot of technical stuff that goes on. So we go in, we have a look, and we prepare a report of the improvements, and we also talk you through them as well, because just getting a report isn't always that helpful. So we follow up with a call, a Zoom, and talk you through it. But we also do one-to-one coaching.
Do you have a Facebook group?
That's coming, I think. We've got a page at the moment, but we're definitely going to be setting up a group as well.
So Partisan could contact you about what I'm doing on the back end, because I do all my back end stuff. Very, very techie, I think, and you could probably help us a little bit as well. We're not Tesco.
Well,
we are not as big as Tesco. Nowhere near. We're small.
Yeah, at the moment. Like once you got your blog sorted, that'll be you.
We've got a new website. Well, it's not a new website, but the website we've got is having a big revamp. So I'm doing that in a minute. It's just all changing, and the shopkeepers, they'll have more features, and it just looks nicer. So when that's all done, we'll come and have a look. Definitely get a group.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Definitely.
There's me chatting away, and there's loads of stuff on it. No, the wholesale is Baker's Ross, is it, Amy? Yeah, that's cool. Hobbycraft would be brilliant for us. Did you cover how many words? No, we didn't. How many words should you have in your blog?
Okay, so the minimum is 300. Google doesn't like anything less than 300 at all. But the optimum you want is, people like long form articles. 1,000 words, they're saying at the moment, is words that rank really well on Google. But I would say if you can get to sort of 700, it's gonna rank.
To be fair, that would be quite easy for them, because for the ones that sell with us, they have to put 300 words minimum for their product listing anyway.
Yeah, that's it. And it's a little bit of story around it. So if I was doing like a craft or a recipe, I would talk about the inspiration, about why I'm doing that, what I get out of it, who it's aimed at, all before you go into the how to make it or whatever. So you're padding it out that way.
So Baker Ross is a wholesaler for arts and crafts, and I'll check them out on Google. They're really cool. I've used them. That's all about that. I wonder if duct tape have an affiliate scheme. I don't know, Amy.
Yeah, but you can buy your duct tape off.
Whatever you're using, wherever you're shopping from, it's really worth checking to see, because you'd be amazed. And if it's somebody that you use a lot, you contact them, message them. Say, I talk about you a lot. Do you have an affiliate program? And it's definitely worth reaching out and asking.
Is there a lot of people who do it? A lot of people out there. Big companies have got their own affiliate.
Yeah. Quite often, if you scroll to the very bottom of a website, it will say right down the bottom affiliate, and you can click it, and leads you to an email, or it'll tell you. So it's always worth looking. When I'm looking at brands that I might want to work with, I always check out their website first, because quite often at the bottom they have press or they have affiliate. And again, some of you ladies, some of the products that you're working with, brands might give you the products as well, for a mention in your blog post. So, a classic one there, duct tape, we said about affiliates, but another way is that you just contact them and you say, I make blah, 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 and I use duct tape a lot.
Makes wallet.
Just wallet. Yeah, if you've got any samples that you can send me, and I'll mention you in the blog post. As long as you're linking to them, that's what they want. They're desperate for these links and these, endorsements about their product, and then that could turn into a paid partnership, moving forward as well.
No one is going to say to you, don't say that you use my products. Don't use my products. Like, people are thrilled that somebody's loves their product, especially if you say, I love your products, they're amazing. People are really flattered, and everybody they want publicity. So if you're saying, hey, I'm using this and it's good, no one's going to say, please don't do that.
And the majority of the people with us are award-winning businesses, because they've won awards on Twitter, so they can tell them I'm an award-winning business.
Exactly. And this is the thing. And some of these companies, and I mean, duct tape would be a classic one there, I would think, like to see how you're using their product innovatively. That's not what it was designed for. I've worked with Post-it notes in the past on a collaboration. Again, you think Post-it notes, but they had us doing all sorts of crafting and stuff with Post-it notes to promote Post-it notes. So lots of these want to see how you can use their products in innovative ways.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah,
I
work with a company that makes laminators. I was laminating dried flowers for bookmarks, as a craft project, and they just said, look, we'll pay you, we'll send you some of our products, get creative. And it was like, oh, this is good. So yeah, it can lead to really good things, definitely.
In my paid group, I think I might do a little challenge on this, It's really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, honestly, blogging, there are so many opportunities within blogging now, and I think people just don't realise how to get started, and they see other people doing it or talking about it, and they think, if only I could do that as well. And get your head past the techie stuff. Just start. Perfection is not what's needed at the start.
So just a free word. There's a free WordPress blogging site, isn't there? Because my daughter did something with uni on it. I don't know what she did, but I was just watching her one day. So there is one that you can just start without having to pay anything.
There is.
The only thing with that.
Oh, go on. No, go on.
So your domain name will be whatever .wordpress, or
yeah.
So you're not earning your own score, which is what you want to try and do. Is if you have your own domain name, you're earning your own score with a Google ranking. So you don't really, you don't get anything. So everything you put on the WordPress site, you don't really get from. And also you can't do as much with the website. So there's WordPress.com, which is the free one, and WordPress.org. And .org is where you can get all the plugins and do all the fancy cool stuff. So yeah, that's
we're gonna look at that. But I've got my own. Was it worth? It would be worth me doing it because I've already got Heartizan.
I don't think you can sell anything on WordPress.com. Is that right? Or you can't do affiliates or some brands don't work with you, do they?
I think they changed their terms last year. They didn't used to at all, but a lot of brands still like you to have your totally own domain name without the .blogger or .wordpress.
So if you've got a website with a blogging space, that's good. That's good enough, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we're after.
Yeah. If you've got a business website, you can just have a blog attached to that, so you can just have it as a separate page. If you've got a web designer that set that up for you, they can just add on that function, so that would be another page on your current website.
Yeah, we've got it on Heartizan, and I've got it in Cuddlebeds. Hold on. I'm going to contact my resin supplier as I don't think they have an affiliate. Yeah, absolutely worth the conversation, Vicky.
It always is.
Yeah. And I know that I'm pretty sure they are an affiliate, or there is an affiliate one for resin, because Donya was talking to them and she had her pieces made at a market thing I went to. It's definitely, the resins do it, Vicky. I did a Facebook and Instagram post about a sale in Hobbycraft and sold some pyrography tools on wooden boxes through my affiliate link. Oh, go Babita. Do you want to know how to get started?
So we can talk people through that, and we've got a service we offer where we can coach somebody through those first through stages. You know, if you want somebody to hold your hand as you do it, but literally, you just we've put the links to Lyrical Hosting, who we use, below afterwards.
Yeah.
But have a look on there. You can see there what they can set you up with, and what me and Louise are offering is we're telling people to start this, get their name, get their basic website, and then we can hold your hand and coach people through those first 3 months where, you know, we'll look at your blog post with you and help you craft it in the way that we know Google like it as well.
Okay. Is there phone apps for blogging, as I do nearly everything on my phone, says Amy.
Yeah, Louise, you do a bit on your phone from time to time, don't you?
Yeah, so the WordPress app, it's pretty good. Like, you can write a blog post, and it's just a little bit easier to do all the other sort of technical stuff on laptop. But there is a WordPress app, and you can write posts and add your pictures and stuff. But I tend to just use that. I don't use that as a rule. I tend to use my laptop just because
I do mostly.
Yeah. I write blog posts everywhere though. I mean, I'll be on a train journey and I'll write a blog post in my notes, and then when I get home that night, I can then just copy it over and, you know, finish it off. So, you know, there's lots of ways round things like that.
Yeah, I dictate them sometimes. When I'm walking the dog, I just dictate them and then copy it over onto when I get home. So you can blog anywhere.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Might be. I'll check you out on there as well. I can't remember if my website host has a blog space as hubby. Oh, I'm sure it has. I write my first blog on Samsung Notes. I did a lot of my book on my notes, actually.
Yeah.
How do you maximise being featured on other people's blogs? Apart from just sharing, I've been in a few gift guides for bloggers recently. Do you want me to say that again? Was that a bit quiet?
Oh, that's... Yeah, so you sell products. You sell products.
Oh no, we're sticking again.
Yeah, it's a
big glitchy. Do you want to say it again, Emma?
Yeah, I've been featured in gift guides, did you say?
I'm not sure. Can you hear that, Emma? It might be my side.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just saying, is that products, that she's had products featured in gift guides?
No, I think I lost you.
Technology, come on!
Oh, technology. Let me just read a few questions and see if it stabilises. It usually does. How do you maximise being on? What I've just said, being on there. Mine is just a page. We'll check out. I'm still missing something. I write something on my blog, then what do I do with it? We'll come back to these in a minute. I'm just giving the internet a little bit of time to settle. I haven't got a website. Well, I may have messed. Well, I have, but it got messed up. There's stuff on it. They're looking your live. Talk to me. Let's see if I can hear.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a bit of a delay, isn't
it? Emma, to me. See if I can hear you. No, Emma's gone. I think the internet is. I think the internet isn't being our friend tonight. What a shame. I think you're still okay, Louise. Oh dear. Do you know what? How long we've been going? We've been going 40 minutes, so that's probably enough time anyway. Oh, she's back. Speak to me.
Who's that?
Emma?
Hello.
Oh yeah, we can hear you. Yay. Oh, and now I've lost Louise. Oh, this is funny. But it's okay, they're really interested in their weights. So easier to see layout on a laptop and use the divvy, yeah. So the last couple of questions I think are from Sue. She doesn't still get it. She says that she does her blog and then what does she do with it?
So literally, and
Oh, we've lost you again.
you've got
I think there's a signal problem because the sky's cutting off. Vicky said, "Oh no, we're having so much fun." Do you know what might be a good idea, ladies? If you have a look at the last couple of questions and maybe answer it. What do you think? Yeah. So thanks for watching us, and thanks ever so much for coming to talk to us. There's just a couple of little ones on the end, basically about where you start, but you can put your own links in, and you add that download as well. Sue, there's a download to come in that they've really lovely done for us, and check them all out on all their links, because I think these ladies know what they're doing. Yeah, links in there. So I'm going to say bye. Thanks, guys, Jim.